Integrate. Left and right brain. And then start on your left side. Integrate rather than segregate.
Ha. Integrate rather than segregate. Ha. Integrate rather than segregate.
Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate. Faster. Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate.
Integrate rather than segregate.
Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate.
Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate.
Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate.
I mean, that's my favourite one.
And because that is an absolute integration of left and right, up and down, and the beginning of the six.
That's what you call brain gym.
Yeah, well, that's permaculture, isn't it?
Brain
gym.
What's use small and slow solutions?
Yeah. So start slow.
No,
and then go.
what's the actual clapping one? Because I feel like I could keep up with that. Small and slow solutions.
I forget, but it was something along the lines of so that you have. Who wants to hold integrate rather than segregate and keep it going?
Integrate
Rather than segregate.
Integrate rather than segregate.
No worries.
Use small
Integrate rather than
and slow.
It's got the bit of paper that
So,
was programmed, but that's
Use slow
Integrate rather than
and small.
segregate.
So,
Integrate rather than segregate.
use small
Integrate rather than
and slow.
segregate.
Keep that going. Use slow
Integrate rather than
and small.
segregate.
So,
Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate. Small. Integrate rather than segregate.
hold up.
Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate. Integrate rather than segregate. Slow. And small. Integrate rather than segregate.
Yeah, we're doing slow.
slow and simple solution.
Yeah, it's this one.
Should we check? Make sure everyone's here.
Body 1, body 2.
That's, yep.
Yep.
Mine's here.
I don't. Oh, there he is.
Burrows is there. Burrows brown.
We've just done the body check, have we? Yeah.
Oh, wait,
He's like strange.
He's thinking about tomorrow.
Okay. Good morning. Morning. Last morning circle. We're going to pass straight to Jodie, who is here for a special occasion.
There's a few things I've been meaning to talk to you guys about, but you've all been so incredibly busy and it's been really inspiring to see how excited you all are. The first is, I know that we've got 5 of our PTT teachers here at the moment, and it would be really great to get together with the 5 of you to look at you designing the January PTC. So I'm thinking, hopefully, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning we could have a coffee together, and so that's just sort of an immediate thing. The other thing really is to talk about the space and the availability and the use of the space for the broader group of you. You know, just keep in mind that, you know, the reason that we set up here is for permaculture education. I know that we have branched off and do all sorts of other things, but now Do and I have reached, you know, we've run 20 PTCs here, and and it's really nice actually for us to find our place in that, not so much as teachers anymore, but as enablers and providers of a space to make it happen, so that all of you amazing people can come in and teach. And that's what we've been doing for a while now, and different people have been helping us to facilitate and organise the course. And I suppose I just want to put that out there to remind you that what we offer is the space, and the food and the history that goes with it, and the love and everything. So please, if you've got ideas and you want to come forth and talk about them, I get so many, for example, I get so many requests from schools, and for me personally to actually take that step into designing school programs is just, I just don't have the headspace for it with the other things that are going on. So that's just one area, but there's lots of other things I'm sure that I've got no idea about. Anyway, enjoy your morning. Oh, just quickly on a housekeeping note, tomorrow morning we do ask that people are gone by 10. And if anybody wants to help in the cleaning before that, basically everything from the camp kitchen, except for the fridge, the kettle and the toaster, come back over here to this kitchen. You don't have to keep asking about small things because it all comes back over. We've got a school group coming in tomorrow. Monday? Yeah. And we'll be ready for our next thing. So anybody that wants to just pull everything back, anything from the barn coming back into this area, just pull all that back in. I know that some people are going to stay over on Sunday night, and that's fine, but it will be I think you probably just head out and do your own thing on Sunday for lunch or whatever it is, and obviously just keep the space of the food before you go.
Quick question. Quick question. Are you and Doe going to be here for No Talent now?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. And I got into the kitchen early this morning so that I could get things prepped so I could come with it. Oh, thank you.
And everyone right here. Jodie Lane is awesome! And
one more time. Jodie Lane is awesome!
And Doe Perez is awesome!
And Lucky Lars.
Yay!
Now you're going to take your thank yous, you're going to be happy with it.
So I think you guys have learned this. You forgot to say I say, you say. Remember? So we go. Charlie, you say. Doe's last name.
Perez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doe Perez is awesome. Doe Perez is awesome. And then Lucky Lars. Fair Harvest is awesome. Fair Harvest is awesome.
Jodie and Doe, if you wouldn't mind please stepping into the centre of the circle. We're not going to embarrass you.
Sharpen the circle.
Now break dance.
So we're going to just do a little quick gratitude shower, and that can take any number of forms. We've learned a few forms this week. So I'd like to invite anyone here who remembers one of the gratitude processes to suggest which one we should do first. Does anyone remember?
No.
Telephone anthem.
What was that?
Telephone anthem.
The telethon anthem.
Was it? Yeah.
Can you demonstrate that?
No, that's your song, Charlie.
Oh, the telethon anthem. Well, I might hold that one for now
The
because
90s one would be great.
they're going to be here tonight, so we'll save that for something special. But there was a cool thing that was done in Morning Circle the other day that I think Pickles facilitated, which was really nice. So should we give you guys an art shower? Art spa. So this is a non-verbal show of appreciation for your work this week. So just relax.
Just shut your eyes.
Trust that we're not going to do anything weird. And for about 2 minutes,
Just enjoy.
just enjoy. Ready? Okay. 2, 3.
I'll just plug the little, we'll just see if they can see. This is the Permaculture Choir, and there are 4 words. So anyone can start. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, 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 very much.
You're amazing.
Thanks, Jody. And before we finish, no, you guys could go. Right. You're free. But I would like to invite our wonderful teachers, Brenna, Greta and Ro, into the circle.
Now, Brenna, what do you know about this? I didn't know about
This is jump in there,
timetable.
take some of your own medicine.
We're autonomous now, we don't miss it anymore.
Now, this
We're all
is, this
procrastinating
is
and loving it.
Is it on the whiteboard?
We haven't been disciplined enough anymore.
So, if you could please stand in a circle facing outwards, back to back.
Shoulder to
Nice
shoulder.
and
To back and belly to belly, and we don't give a damn because it doesn't
Wonderful. See, Ro's been primed. Now, this is something that we learned in my PTT with Robin Francis, and it's just, again, another non-verbal show of gratitude. We're going to do an iteration of the permaculture whoosh, but we're coming for you this time. So instead of a whoosh,
Freaking out.
we'll slowly build it up. We'll ask you guys to close your eyes in a minute. And again, just trust us. I'm not an ASIO either. And slowly, we're
fear is strong.
Hold on to your wallets, ladies.
And stop just before we make physical contact. So we're not trying to bombard them. But does that sound clear enough?
Yeah.
Just doing it once. And just channel all that gratitude for these 3 wonderful humans that we felt this week, so they can feel it. All right, are you ready? Close your
Nice and
eyes.
slow.
Close your eyes. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And one more. Okay, close your eyes again. And lucky last.
You can't count to one.
Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for your wonderfully prepared course, and occasionally unprepared, but we didn't notice.
Prepared. No.
Okay, moving on to the next part of the morning circle, I've got the first very gentle energizer. So it's a yoga session, very small, very quick, as far as 4 yoga poses, and we're going to link them all around. So I'll show you very quickly what they all are. Anyone can do them. Mountain pose, which is feet together or hip distance apart. Lift it up through the chest, long spine, soft shoulders, crown of the head extending towards the sky, feeling very grounded in the earth. Second pose is tree pose. Now, for the sake of safety, we are all going to stand near enough to each other so we can reach out to hold the shoulder of the person next to us if we need to. So I'll just demonstrate with Jasper, push on the correct side. We are only going to lift one foot and place the heel on the ankle, or if you feel like it, you can put your foot on your calf, and this is your tree pose. If you're feeling daring, go all the way. Okay? And at any point, put your foot down, just put your knee out to the side, that's okay. Keeping that mountain lift throughout the whole structure. Next one is the soil. I'm calling it the soil pose, but basically you're going to crouch down as low as you can. If that's just a little bit, not a problem. If you can touch the ground and arch and curl your back over and reach your forehead towards your knees, opening the back, then that's what you do there. The last one is the warrior or eco warrior. It's just one big step forward. Again, you've got your person next to you if you need to. Back heel is up if you need to. Front knee is bent just a little bit. Don't have your knee forward of your ankle, please. A little bit. Hand on hip and holding person next to you, or all the way reaching for the sky if you can. Keeping the quality of that mountain pose again through the lift in the upper body. Okay? So if we can move in just a bit and just make sure you can actually reach out to the person next to you. We are going for using the left leg first in upwards and tree pose instead of forwards. Okay? That saves the left hand reaching out. So if everyone can stand into mountain pose, feet comfortable, chest lifted, shoulders down. Just close the eyes and your head or direct your gaze down. Deep breath. Feel it lift from the hips all the way up through to the collarbones. Possessing I am the mountain whose head touches the sky, tickled by the clouds. Roots go deep, rocking and cradling. Curling down into your nice little small aggregate or ball of soil. I am the soil who covers the earth and springs forth food of immeasurable worth. And as you come up, take a big breath in. Gently rise back up and then exhale and let your shoulders soften. Step your left foot forward. Big step if you can. Bend it slightly. Use the next door neighbour's shoulder for balance if you need to, or if you can, raise your arms to the sky. I am the eco warrior whose precious time it takes to care for the earth and all that she makes. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the arms and gently step your back foot forward into balance. Step back out again into the circle. We're going to do that one more time, but in the other direction. Mountain pose. Deep inhalation and long exhalation. I am the mountain whose head touches sky, tickled by the clouds floating on. If one could repeat that, please. I am the mountain whose head touches sky, tickled by the clouds floating high. Moving into tree, right hand on the shoulder next to you, right foot lifts, foot to ankle or calf. I am the tree whose roots go deep, rocking and cradling the birds to sleep. I am the tree whose roots go deep, rocking and cradling the birds to sleep. Balance. Take a breath in, lift the spine, exhale, curl down into your ball of soil. Touch the ground if you can. I am the soil who covers the earth and springs forth food of immeasurable worth. I am the soil who covers the earth and springs forth food of immeasurable worth. Gently come up as you inhale, keep the weight down through the hips. Stepping your right foot forward. Bending there slightly, lift back if you need to. Use the person next to you for balance. And inhale with the arms. I am the eco warrior whose precious time it takes to care for the earth and all that she makes. I am the eco warrior whose precious time it takes to care for the earth and all that she makes. Inhale, exhale, lower the arms, bend forward. In, spine. Exhale, shoulders.
In the interest of staying quiet,
we move
We
the
just
stuff?
reform the circle inside. There's a lot of chairs and stuff. Oh yeah, actually in the veranda, yeah, that'd be perfect.
We might hear that. Let's go. We'll go quick for the moment, and if it starts to pour, everyone go to the
Okay.
space on the other side of the.
All right, so we absolutely loved the pass the question game from yesterday. So what we'd like to do is try another reiteration of it. Remember, the objective of this is to deepen and broaden the knowledge in the room and involve the whole room. So, the question was, Sarah Faye, that teaching course that we've done this week, would you be able to summarise it for us?
So do I just say what I don't understand?
So you want to add to the knowledge in the room, and you also want to share the question, ask the question, but add a little bit as you go. Same as yesterday.
Yeah, okay. Can I summarise it? Yeah, well look, I think it really started with name games for me, but I'm sure there was some more that went on. Tamara, do you remember what happened next, or what was something you remember from the course?
Food, but I was too busy feeling full and I can't really remember anything else. Rod, I'm wondering if you could help me remember anything from the course.
Sure, a little bit, because I'm speaking less. Perhaps Sarah could help there.
Speaking less was good. I really enjoyed learning about teaching strategies, although I know that came a bit later. Megan, anything particular come to mind?
Adding on to that and making a connection to the teaching strategy, Sarah, we also talked about creating a teacher toolkit. Nick, what can we add to that?
Well, we found quite a few different tools in our toolkit, whether they're methods or tools themselves. Kath, did you have any suggestions for methods in particular?
I'm loving that I'm going home with some tools that I've developed for the sessions that I've taught this week. I wonder if anyone else. Ollie, have you made some new tools this week?
I'm a bit annoyed actually. Because we did all the work. At the start they did a little bit of work and then we were running the bloody circles, we were doing the dishes. It actually just really pissed me off. What did you think about that, Rachel?
It was good practice in being a stressed teacher and not having enough time to do all the things you need to do. Did anyone else find that? Seb?
No. Yeah, I enjoyed learning that you have to talk 30% or less and let the students do the work. What do you think about that, Pickles?
Yeah, I thought that was a really wonderful takeaway. I really loved the micro teachings and the challenges that brought. Who would like to add a little bit more to that? Michelle?
Yeah, so if we could take a second to recap, and I might need some help with that. So we started off with the name games. We really loved the food. I'm going to get a little bit lost now. So we had talk 30% or less. Bit disgruntled about us doing all of the work. Then we went on and had some methods, I heard, some strategies, and we got some tools. Is there anything I missed out on the recap, Wayne?
Well, I think some of those strategies were quite good. Some of them were a bit harder to take on board at first, but when you think about it, you know, they worked really well. It's techniques was the thing that got me. I really enjoyed the techniques. Stacey, do you remember any of those specifically?
Oh, not specifically, Wayne, but I did love that the course paralleled the ethics, principles, strategies and tools, and then we did the same in our course as far as we learnt the theory, then the strategies, then the tools. So maybe someone could help me out with the tools. How about you, Steph?
Well, I'm just so impressed that the tools they used didn't involve a PowerPoint presentation and they basically used posters and us and our knowledge to educate us, which was pretty impressive. How did you get around that?
Yeah, so we were facilitating in a learner-centered learning approach, and that means that we're trying to engage multiple learning styles. Shani, we talked about learning theory and we had a whole day on learners. Can you tell me something about learning theory?
Well, I think it was about the theory of learning, but it was also, there's two aspects to that for me. There was actually the teacher and the learners. So really understanding what it was that you were going to bring as a teacher that might be different, and then explaining that to learners who were going to come from a variety of styles. So I can't actually remember a lot of the styles. Can anyone help me with that, Julie?
Oh, thanks, Shani. I remember there being a reflector and a pragmatist, and there were points of each that nearly everyone, had something of. But what were the other two? Jasper, can you remember?
I think there was the activist and the analyst, and I remember in that learning day that it was really important to... Brenna, could you help me with that?
In that learning day, we spoke about mixing up our methods to reach different learning styles and different kinds of intelligence. And thinking about the broad pattern of the course, we covered people care, the learning ecosystem on day one. Then we went into learners and effective learning day 2. Effective teaching was actually on day 3 after learners. Then we dive deeper, patterns to details, into methods and into tools. Does that bring anything to mind for you, Judy?
Yes, I think it's similar to a permaculture design process, from patterns to details, from theories to practical. And I would like to say that after working on just a timetable for a PDC with the group and seeing how long it takes, I have new respect for the teaching that happens behind the scenes. We actually didn't do it ourselves. Naomi, what do you think?
I love that we're putting some practice in place. We've learnt about the learners, and then we've learned about the teaching styles and our own needs for learning and structure, and then putting that into process as a shared shared teaching practices really brought that communication back, opened up the sharing, shared the knowledge and gave us each some confidence that we'd understood what the teachers were imparting, that we'd learnt from each other. And going then to build it onto bigger groups gives us that patterns to detail, but in that one of those patterns in that spreading dendrific kind of process where permaculture starts with the teachers now, and we can, as new teachers, start to spread that through and share the knowledge through the curriculums that we're building. How much fun is building a curriculum?
Maybe a change of subject, but I feel in making the autonomous learners, which we've been encouraged to do if we do go out and do teaching, that our facilitators and our teachers have exhibited and shown us how to make a safe, equitable learning space for everybody. And I mean, we're a very diverse group and they carried all of us. Ro, would you like to have the last word?
There are always objectives in these courses that the students don't know. They're the hidden objectives. And now we can reveal them, although I think some of you have touched on it, And one is to build a learning community of people that can operate independently of the trainers or teachers. So that one of the indicators of this, when you walk into a room and no one notices you, and your sense of pride, you go, this is what we want. I have become redundant to this process. Everyone is so self-organising. Happens in the PDC, and it's one of those lovely moments. There's another one too when we're building a learning community early on, where people are so engaged as groups. You get that level of conversation you get in a wonderful village if people came home from the field at night and were all talking pleasantly. So there were those two things that we had, was this learning community, and then when we leave you won't notice and you will go on here for another week setting your own program and running your PDCs, and we'll just be lying on the grass chewing sticks, having a cup of tea. Who else have we got? Big pardon? So the last one. Oh, we'll try Mason.
The types of intelligence was a good subject that I think that we all learnt a lot on, having learning the different learning styles of visual, emotional, social. Is there anyone else that can tell us more of those styles?
I think I'm it. Yeah, look, really value all of your contributions, and I'm hearing that we've been through strategies and tools and different learning styles and different teaching styles, but ultimately I feel like what we've gained here is a new pattern language for delivering a course that teaches ecological literacy, ethics and principles, and design. I think that is the core of what our purpose is here, and I think it's been delivered beautifully. So thanks, everyone.
Woo! Good.
Charlie, thanks everyone for sharing. We'll just all stand and come into a tighter circle for a moment. I will take what I've learned in this course.
I will take what I've learned in this course
and share it positively in my community.
and share it positively in my community.
Because being a Permi teacher is...
is awesome!
You started something, Brenna.
We run out of time?
Yeah, we're out of time.
No really quick, very important announcements? Or are we
In addition to the books that you may have seen in the Permi shop, there's some fabulous ones by Jeff and some CDs and vinyl by Charlie, so if that's something you're looking for Christmas presents for yourself.
Permi shop is awesome.
Yeah, just come find me if that's your thing.
Or me.
Who do we give? So we give the money to you?
Yeah.
Or me.
Take my money.
You got big pockets, Charlie. Did you find your bag?
No.
Ross Mars will drop in at afternoon tea, so there's a chance to talk to him then. Okay.
Yep.